Hi, good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Me. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, running for President of the United States with the Green Party. And this is my kitchen. Welcome. So I don't have coffee today, I have water. I'm gonna have a sip quickly and then we can get started. I guess I should tell you a little bit about this mug. It's the Susan B. Anthony celebration mug. If she were alive, she'd be 200 years old this year. It was back in February, was her birthday. And I was at the dinner to celebrate, and I got a mug. So, anyways. And, well, I'm named after her. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, so it's, yeah, I'm named after her. I like Susan B., but that's a different story. I just wanted to mention that because of the cup. So it's Memory Monday, June 22nd. And I want to talk to you about an experience, a memory I have from last September. I finally got to Egypt after wanting to go there since I moved, well, since forever. But when I got close, when I moved to Switzerland, I really wanted to go there. And as soon as I got here, we were talking about where to go on vacation. And I said, oh, let's go to Egypt. And my husband looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, why don't you want to go to Egypt? And apparently, just before I had arrived in Switzerland, there had been a terror attack in Egypt at Luxor. And many Swiss citizens were killed in the attack. And maybe I'd heard about it, but it wasn't fresh on my mind, and I was thinking Egypt, pyramids, and let's go and experience all this wonderful culture that's so nearby and all the history that's here. And he said no, he can't go. So, then I put that on the back burner. And yeah, I also wasn't so comfortable with it. And this was prior to the September 11th attacks. Just to give you a time frame. It was back in 97, I believe. Anyway, every little while since I've been in Switzerland, the concept of going to Egypt was always coming up because I've really always wanted to go there. And I thought, being so close, it's just, a very short plane ride away. I was thinking, I would really like to go. And over the years, though, between one terrorist attack to another, there was just no getting there. And then, of course, as you know, my daughter had leukemia and stuff, so, my priorities were just in other places, so it just wasn't possible. So fast forward now to this art project that I started back in December 2017. It was the year after the different attacks had gone on in France, and there were still terrorist attacks going on here and there. And I was working in my new style of collecting people's, photographing people's smiles and then creating something called a smile cloud out of it, where I extract all the color and then I make the smiles, different sort of bluish purpley colors, sometimes pinks, and I create these sort of cloud-looking things out of smiles, bringing unity in diversity to the different people involved and whatnot. And I just finished in February that year, 2017, I'd finished a big Smile Cloud work that I was doing for Dadaism. And it was their 100-year anniversary year. And so, I was working on that. But anyways, then I had taken time off, and there were all these political events going on, and terrorism. The Syrian refugees were coming in, and it was just a real mixture of time. And I felt, unity was important. And then I guess it was beginning of November in 2017 was the Thinkfest. So Thinkers Festival, where how can I put it? I don't know how to put it. The skeptics and non-religious society was getting together and having like a philosophical event where different philosophers and religions and ideologies were coming together at this event in Zurich. And I went to it to see what was going on. Anyway, it was quite good, I have to admit. Really a lot of good speakers, and I learned a lot and met a lot of wonderful people. And I had started collecting smiles there from the skeptics and the atheists that were there, because I knew I would eventually start on a religious artwork, on a religious smile cloud, uniting the religions from around the world. And I wasn't set on starting it just then, but a few things happened then over the month of November that led me then to start this. And so I did, and I collected quite a few smiles there. Everybody was interested in the project of unity between the religions and so on and so forth. So I was well received. Then there I had these smiles, and more things were going on that November in 2017, but finally at the end of the month there was a terror attack against a mosque in Egypt. The mosque was a Sufi mosque, and something like over 300 people were killed during prayer time. They were killed by terrorists. And I just thought to myself, how can you do that when people are just praying, Prayers are, it's a special time. It's a passive, peaceful thing. And to go in and kill people, it's just I don't know. I'm just speechless about it. So anyway, after that I said, okay, it looks like I have to start this religious smile project. And so then I did. So I started something called Smile for Peace. It's enough already. And it's about uniting everyone from all religions and non-religious people. So everybody is included. It doesn't matter where you come from or what you look like or whatever. And so I started this right at the beginning, I'm going to say November 30th, December 1st. I was talking to somebody on LinkedIn, and as I was talking to them about my work, I suddenly realized, yep, I'm going to make that announcement. So to this person, I made the announcement. I got their smile through the internet, and then I got started. And it was great. So I started putting some artworks together, and there was an art show coming up at the American Women's Club in Zurich, and so I was working on some goddess works. I decided to, really develop the style a bit now, and then also work through religions historically, and so I decided to start with the goddess worship, Mother Nature worship sort of thing, because that's for me where religion probably began. Was there was probably this somehow worship of nature and Mother Nature and so on and so forth. So fast forwarding then, well, maybe, I don't know how to go about this. So, maybe I just stop there. That might be enough for now, and that's enough of a memory. So I'll go back to the beginning of my art project and about uniting the religions and being a spokesperson for religions and listening to people. So my main focus on today was going to be, or maybe even this week, is bridging cultures. And, religion plays a big role in a lot of our lives, and it dictates what's acceptable behavior and what's not. And there's the rule of religion, and then there's the rule of man. And, where is the balance? So I guess, we'll let this develop this way. We'll do that. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm against terrorism, just in case everybody's wondering. There's no space in my world for it. So, no, I'm about uniting. I'm about understanding each other and accepting each other. Everybody is allowed to their own beliefs, whatever they are. Period. It's that simple. And on that note, then, I will lead us into the song of the day, which is a British-American song-ish thing. It's actually, for me, it's a song from a movie. And the movie is a little bit like Young Frankenstein, or the story of Frankenstein meets the Addams Family. And it's pretty kooky. The movie musical is Rocky Horror Picture Show. And the song that I'm playing for Memory Monday is Time Warp. So that's where we are. I wish you all a good start to your week. Happy Monday. Bye.